22 million souls, bro. We're cooked. Think, Netflix, think. Can you lock the in? Come here, Bobby. I wasn't ready. Get in, loser. We're shipping Ruginu. Now kiss. This is the greed they warned about in the Bible. Oh my god. Heels, nails, blade, mascara. Fit check for my napalm era. Guys, it's time. You know you've got a brand when every other comment for nearly a month straight is just, when are you gonna talk about K-pop demon hunters? My real life friends were texting me like, hey, have you seen this movie yet? It seems like it's up your alley. What can I say? You've grown a bit predictable. For those who haven't seen it yet, I highly recommend you do. It's hilarious, it's self-aware, it's heartfelt. The music is fantastic, the visuals are refreshing and really pop. The quick rundown of the story is that the K-pop girl group Huntrix are the newest trio from a long line of demon hunters who need to maintain and strengthen a magical barrier called the Honmun that's been around for centuries and protects our world from the demon world. They do this with the power of their music, which connects to people's souls, creating a sort of web, acting as a gate that shuts demons out from coming in and stealing souls. Their ultimate goal is to turn the Honmun gold, which will seal away the demons for good, and they're getting really close, even though their leader Rumi has a secret that's slowly eating away at her. However, one demon, Jinu, pitches an idea to the demon king, Gima, to challenge Huntrix, weaken the Honmun, and eventually destroy it, which will let the demons reign free and allow Gima to gobble up all the souls he likes. The plan is simple.
Go after the very thing that powers the Honmun. The fans.
Yup, a demon boy band, stealing the souls of their fans. It's Huntrix versus the Saja boys, both on the charts and on the field. The movie had been in the works for over 9 years, going through multiple iterations and story changes, and in 2021 was announced to be in production at Sony Pictures Animation. I first heard about K-pop demon hunters when the trailer first came out in May and it was getting blasted all over Twitter. I could not escape it. It was literally every other ad for me, and at first I was pretty annoyed and kind of turned off by the movie because I was being bombarded with it so much. It was like, okay, the more ads you throw in my face, the less I want to see this movie, so can I please just get back to browsing my salacious fan art in peace, please? I will admit, when I finally caved and watched not even the first minute of the trailer, I was like, oh, it's called K-pop Demon Hunters? I mean, the animation looks cool, but it's probably gonna be an kiddie movie that uses K-pop as a setting because it's trendy and popular and they want to cash in on that demographic. It's likely a soulless corporate money grab, but we'll see what happens, I guess. I was pretty cynical. I think I've just been burnt out from a lot of the media that's been coming out lately. Like, you could tell they were baked with no love. But then I saw some comments talking about, oh, the villain concept is so clever, I can't wait to see this movie, and I was like, villains? I didn't see any villains in the trailer, wait a sec. Others mentioned how it really looked like a fun, silly, kind of meta passion project made by folks who were involved in Korean media fandom themselves, with some anime and K-drama inspiration, as well as a similar style to the Spider-Verse movies. It is Sony Pictures Animation after all. And so I finally watched the entire thing through and I was like, wow. Oh. Okay, yeah, I'm a little excited now. A demon hunter girl group versus a demon boy band with fans who would willingly throw their souls away to them? It's genius. The more I looked into the upcoming movie, the more hyped I got, and gradually a fandom started to form before the movie even came out. Lots of theories and predictions for what parts of K-pop fandom would show up in the movie, and me personally, I loved the idea of fan culture playing such a prominent role in the story. There was talk, like, I wonder what this character or this character is gonna be like. Is there gonna be a romance between the hunters and the demons? I hope there is. So, after quietly keeping an eye out for more news and teasers, K-pop Demon Hunters came out on June 20th. I watched it the night of the 21st, and I f***ing loved it. I deadass rewatched it a couple more times the day after. I convinced 5 of my IRL friends to watch it with me, and so that's 5 more rewatches. It's safe to say that I've watched this movie more than a dozen times now, and don't even get me started on how much I've streamed the soundtrack. And speaking of streaming the soundtrack, holy shit, guys. Huntrix and the Saja boys both have been destroying the charts, beating out big-name artists, making history as fictional music acts, with Golden being the undisputed song of the summer. The two idol groups have been going head to head, back and forth for who's on top, echoing the plot of the movie in real time. It's hilarious. We gave actual K-pop groups a run for their money. Major kudos to the real voices behind Huntrix and the Saja boys and everybody who worked on the music. Directors Maggie Kang and Chris Appelhans brought in the big guns to fully deliver an authentically K-pop, catchy, theatrical OST. We've got K-pop, we've got American pop, we've got Broadway. This was a film made by a musical community as opposed to one or two people. There was just all these crazy collaborations and crossover that I really think is the key to the film's success. It's real alchemy. Twice was very involved with KDH. They have several Easter eggs in the movie, and they performed the song Takedown for the soundtrack. As a once, this made me very happy considering that Jihyo is my bias. And hearing EXO come on when the Saja boys first appear felt like getting electrocuted. EXO fanfics were my lifeblood in high school. Dude, when I found out that Kevin from U-Kiss provides the vocals for Mystery Saja, whoosh, back into high school. That's why his voice is so hypnotic. It's evident how much care and passion went into this movie, from all the small details to the nods to popular Korean media, cheekily poking at tropes that pop up a lot. It doesn't take itself too seriously. It's like, hey, you're here for a good time, good vibes, enjoy the pop music and bright colors, have fun. But you can still feel the heart beneath it all. Like, I laughed a lot, the comedy was great, but I also teared up at multiple points throughout the movie. I was like, what the f***? Am I actually gonna cry right now? With its themes of shame, isolation, and self-acceptance, I really respect how the directors went into this movie with the intention of delivering a story with more mature topics that would speak to an older audience, but was also safe for younger viewers. An accessible film anyone of any age could enjoy. Director Maggie Kang wanted this movie to be a reflection of her heritage and things she grew up with, drawing on elements of mythology, demonology, and K-pop to craft a visually distinct and culturally rooted film. It really does feel like a love letter to passion, embracing who you are. I mean, again, the barrier keeping evil from our world is literally fan-powered. The central theme of the story is accepting every part of yourself, and letting that love touch others can create incredible things. I have seen some people call this movie cringe, the facial expressions are too much, it's not funny, it's trying too hard. Yeah, it can be pretty corny. That's the charm of it and why I love it. It's not trying to be edgy, it's not trying to be subversive. It's a genuine, tongue-in-cheek, goofy homage to Korean culture and pop culture, magical girls, boy bands, cheesy supernatural romances, fandom, all this other stuff out in the open, no pretenses. It knows what it is, and it's not trying to be anything else. I think something can be said here about cringe being linked to shame as well, which happens to be a big theme that plays out in the story. Perhaps that warrants a deeper analysis. Evidently, this movie has resonated with a lot of people, from animation aficionados to K-pop enjoyers, fantasy fans, and viewers who just want something entertaining to watch with their friends and family. I'm so glad that so many folks found something in it that really touched them. Now, with all its story changes over the years, a fair amount did end up getting cut or revised in order to keep the runtime manageable and the plot cohesive. One of my critiques for the movie is that the pacing was a bit funky, especially in the latter half, and it felt like we were missing some scenes here and there, suddenly jumping into new story bits. But there's been a lot of concept art, scrapped scenes, and storyboards shared online, and fans are eating it all up. From a Rue Jinu aquarium date and kiss, Huntrix and Hunbooks for the final battle, Rumi's parents with baby Rumi, Celine being the one who killed Rumi's mom, Zoe being bullied in America, Jinu's shirt constantly ripping off, an Isaac scene with Huntrix and the Saja boys doing archery, Jinu giving Rumi his gat before he dies. There's been so much wonderful behind the scenes extras that have been shared with us. Goodness knows what's still locked away in the vault. A lot of the artists who worked on the movie are very active on social media, and I keep getting jump scared when I'm scrolling through fan art and suddenly it's like, oh yeah, I was involved with this scene or that bit, and I'm like, what? Okay. I absolutely adore Huntrix and really appreciate how even though Rumi is the protagonist and personally my favorite character, we still see and get enough information about Zoe and Mira where they feel distinct and we can understand them as characters. And we want more, obviously, but it makes the relationships with each other really shine. Outside of Jinu though, I can't say the same for the Saja boys, but that's basically because they're the embodiment of various K-pop boy band archetypes. They're intentionally left pretty empty and vague. We may get more of them in potential future projects, but for the time being, it makes things fun for fans to flesh them out themselves. As for my Huntrix and Saja boys biases, as I said before, Rumi is my personal favorite, but Zoe is a close second. I tried doing Rumi's dragon braid, it turned out okay. Took forever though, oh my god, my arms were tired. But hey, what's the point of having 40-inch hair if you don't attempt some impossible animated hairstyles, right? And for the Saja boys, I gotta go with Jinu, but Abby is also up there. I love a hunky himbo, what can I say? As for whether or not we're getting more K-pop demon hunters in the future, it ultimately depends on the movie's performance, but it has been performing really well. So a sequel or a series is not out of the question, and plenty of fans have already shared their ideas. Okay, hi, update. Netflix is apparently considering making 2 sequels to K-pop Demon Hunters, which is fantastic. A live-action version, I guess, is also being considered, which, you know, I think I'm good. Most fans seem to agree on that front as well. Jinu's soul possessing Rumi's sword is a popular fan concept and springboard for a sequel. The story of how Rumi's parents met would be a good prequel. Gima secretly being Rumi's dad is another fan theory. That one I'm not too fond of personally. I like the thought of her dad just being some demon who fell for a hunter. Finding out how Huntrix met and became the titular K-pop demon hunters would be cool. And a Huntrix world tour where they meet other magical music groups and fans around the world is a really fun idea. And speaking of the fans, let's get into the fandom. As of filming right now, the movie hasn't been out for very long yet, and so the fandom is still pretty new, pretty fresh. And that's why I didn't immediately jump into talking about it, because I wanted to give it the chance to marinate, you know, let more people see it, and then see where things settled from there. And I'm really glad I did, because boy howdy, was this fandom quick to spread everywhere. When I went to Anime Expo at the start of July, the movie was barely 2 weeks old, and already there were tons of K-pop demon hunters fan merch, cosplays. People were blasting the music outside. I heard Golden on the radio. I'm still hearing the soundtrack on the radio. It's wonderful. People moved fast. Within the span of a few weeks, there were already thousands of fics on AO3. I mean, yeah, that's what happens when you have tons of missing scenes, unanswered questions, a doomed relationship, and a handful of blank canvas characters you can turn into your own OCs pretty much. Combine that with great character designs, relatable themes, cool world building, and it's an all-you-can-eat buffet for the fans. Now, as this is a movie involving K-pop stars and fans alike have also gotten involved with this movie. Twice, with their official involvement in the soundtrack, has done promo and interviews for KDH, other idols filmed reactions and covers.
Powers the Hunmoon. The fans.
Hey, 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 keeping you obsessed. Play me on repeat, good all she in your head.
Something that's really prominent in the fandom is comparing K-pop in the world of K-pop demon hunters with K-pop in our world. The movie's version of K-pop is very idealized, very sweet, you know, demons aside, and doesn't come with things like funeral flower arrangements, protest trucks, dispatch, or sasaengs. Some have even expressed that they're happy to experience K-pop through the movie, as it doesn't come with the same drama of being a K-pop fan in real life. There's been a boatload of posts and lists explaining why certain characters, more often than not Rumi, would have been cancelled by K-pop fans immediately. If you've been in online fandom spaces for even a little bit, then you know that K-pop fans do not mess around. Several idols who watched the movie offered their 2 cents and perspectives, and then there was Jungkook, who was just like, Jinu, you idiot! With this movie bringing together fans from all corners of the fandom sphere, there's been almost a sort of culture shock for those who have never been involved with the K-pop side of online fandom before, which, as someone who's lurked on and off for the past 13-ish years, I know can be intimidating to both newcomers and veterans alike. One point of contention that keeps popping up is when the movie's characters and groups are compared to real-life idols and groups. Fans have had a lot of fun speculating as to which idols could have been blended together to create Huntrix and the Saja boys. The movie crew has stated that no one person or group was the sole inspiration for the movie's characters, but rather they were amalgamations of bits and pieces taken from K-pop and other sources. But people fight over who's obviously inspired by who, old fandom rivalries and beef gets roped in, and it just keeps escalating.
Mom, can you pick me up? I'm scared.
Moving on to the movie's mythology, what I really enjoy diving into with this fandom as someone who's really into folklore is seeing analyses on how Korean spiritualism and shamanism was or could have been incorporated into the world building and magic system of KDH. The hunters being linked to mudang, female shamans who served as spiritual guardians and healers for their communities. The depictions of the demons, all these ancient and powerful things coming up into the modern world. It's urban fantasy, delivered through music too. Something that connects members of every culture. I mean, tell me you don't get goosebumps every time you hear that beginning song with the first hunters. Now, with the film featuring Korean mythology, Korean pop culture playing such a prominent role, it taking place in Korea, and having many Korean cast and crew members behind the scenes, but also having been put out by Sony Pictures Animations, an American company, and having many non-Korean executives calling the final shots, this has spawned another hot button issue with the audience clashing over how to treat this movie culturally, whether as more Korean or as more American. There's been some discourse over whether it's, for all intents and purposes, a Western film and thus should be viewed through a Western lens, versus this is a Korean movie through and through with Korean sensibilities and cultural context that cannot and should not be ignored or erased. It really is embodying Zoe's "I live two lives, try to play both sides, but I couldn't find my own place" line. The movie is practically in the midst of the classic Asian diaspora identity crisis. I'm sure many of my fellow Asian Americans can relate.
We really wanted to immerse the world in K-pop, but also stay authentically Korean.
The opportunity to represent Korean Americans, that's important. Seeing it all together, it just touched me.
There has been other weird stuff popping up from time to time, like the AI slop videos. Apparently there's a whole war on TikTok to frame this movie as Christian.
We are hunters, voices strong, slaying demons with our song.
But overall, so long as you don't wander into the handful of discourse pockets, the fandom's been pretty chill. There's actually been a lot of neat crossover content that's been absolutely feeding me for the past few days. This really does feel like a piece of media that's very crossoverable. Again, because the fanbase is still new, it could very well evolve over the upcoming months. My initial thought is that this feels like a summertime fun time fandom. It's a raging hot fire, really popular, people are having a blast with it, and I think that'll go strong for the next couple of months. But once autumn rolls around and a new wave of media comes out and people get busy with work and school and other obligations, that fire will kind of turn down into like a simmer that's sustained by the most passionate fans, the folks with indefinite brain rot, and I'm sure there'll be some other fans that linger about as well, but the big group of more casual fandom goers or fandom tourists or timeshare holders will likely move on to something else by then. Probably like mid-September. That's usually the timeline for like these animated movie fandoms with a big initial impact but not much other canon content coming out afterwards, you know? But that initial prediction could be very wrong because this fandom does have a leg in the K-pop world and that could keep it sustained for much longer, and spooky/Halloween season is approaching much sooner than later, and so with it being K-pop demon hunters, the vibes could align and the fandom could root itself even deeper. With the soundtrack trending and being as talked about as it is, with more and more stuff about the movie coming out by the day, as well as potential future projects, the fandom could still be going very strong well into Christmas time. With the characters like in the movie, each of them has their own set group of fans. Zoe in particular, I'm so glad that so many fans are vocal about their love for her. I was a little concerned that, oh, people are gonna think she's annoying or not interesting enough, but that's not the case. That's my baby, and everyone loves her. I'm so proud. Bobby has gotten a lot of love as well. Bobby appreciation, Bobby thirst, Bobby marry me please, you're the ideal man. I genuinely think I've seen more NSFW content for Bobby than any other character. Of course, everybody loves Derpy, the funky blue tiger, and Sussy, the hat-stealing magpie, but my goodness, the amount of fan art I've seen turning them into humans? A surprise hit character that's been taking the fandom by storm, though, is Jelly, the water demon who's a huge fan of the Saja boys. He's gotta be the president of the Pride, at least the demon faction. Celine, with her internal conflicts, debatable ethos, and motivations, is a very controversial character, some seeing her as even worse than Gima, the king of demons himself, my goodness. The Saja boys have their many admirers too. I mean, they were literally baked in a laboratory to attract fans both in the movie and real life. You are not immune to propaganda. Saja. Jinu, of course, as the member we get the most background and insight on. There's actually been a lot of speculation and debate over him, whether his actions leading up to becoming a demon were really his own, how Gima took advantage of his situation and could have potentially messed with his past memories, his whole redemption arc and being quote-unquote killed off, Abby for his personality, mystery with people clowning on his bangs but also loving his vocals, romance, he does get glossed over a bit but he's very pretty, baby, a lot of baby fans, holy that goo goo gaga and thank you for the pain because it got me going viral really got y'all, huh? There's a cool fan theory with the Saja boys where each of them represents a darker aspect of standing male idol groups, like parasocial relationships, over-sexualization, infantilization, the need for perfection, and hiding one's true self. Some people have been putting Huntrix down to prop the Saja boys up in the fandom, which, wow, really echoing real life here, aren't we? The horrors of pitting girl groups against boy groups is not something we need to emulate here, people, good lord. But thankfully, at least on my feeds, Huntrix has been getting plenty of love, and any bad behavior in this regard is nipped in the bud pretty quick. I've seen the opposite as well, where like in order to overcompensate, the Saja boys will be thoroughly disparaged as a way to signal, heh, I'm not one of those fans. Again though, at least on my feeds, things are pretty chill. When we're talking ships, obviously Rujinu is up there in terms of popularity. A lot of people love Zostery, and sometimes I'll see Baby thrown in there as well, but oftentimes Baby's just on his own. Plenty of Miro Abby or Pink Polly. I'll sometimes see them separated into different units like Mira and Abby or Mira and Romance or Romance and Abby, but more often than not, at least on my feed, they're kept all together. There's Polytrix as well as the various iterations of the girls together from Rumira to Zoe Mira to Ruzoe. And as for the Saja boys, the most popular pairing I've seen for them has been between Baby and Abby. Babby? Baby doesn't sound right. I have seen Jinu shipped with both Abby and Mystery as well. Mystery and Baby is another one that's popped up. I don't think I've seen Romance shipped with anyone other than Abby or Mira, funnily enough. And of course, there's plenty of YN and self-insert fanworks floating around. The self-shippers are having a field day with the Saja boys. You go to any of their character tags on Tumblr and there are just pages of naughty scenes and imagined scenarios. What has really brought a smile to my face though is seeing all of the Bobby ship content. Many fans have created OCs to ship with Bobby, whether it's the Saja boys' rival manager, who's also a demon, or just other random characters fans have cooked up, both human and demon. One of my favorites personally is when people ship him with Jelly, and they fanboy with each other, and the girls are super protective, like, what do you want with our manager? What do you want with our Bobby? And Jelly's all, I like freaking out with him, and he's nice. Him in general, and the girls are like, oh no. But of course it works out in the end. I kind of want to create like a tall goddess X idol GF to ship him with. Maybe they had a fling in their younger days, but she went off to become an idol and he took the managerial route and they lost touch, but then they reconnect years later. On the outside, she's very Ice Queen, put together, kind of cold, but with Bobby, they just geek out together. That would be so cute. If any of you want to take that idea and run with it, go for it. Thankfully, ship spats have been kept to a minimum. Every now and then, I'll see a little bit of friction, but it's pretty well contained and most people are more than happy to just vibe with each other. Practically everyone's been content to just stay in their lane or multi-ship. The things I have seen have been like, why would you ship Y if X is pretty much canon? Not everything has to be gay. Or, ew, straight ships, what we have is way better than whatever het slop you've got going on. It has been really funny seeing other queer people be like, guys, Rujinu is peak, and plus they're bi for bi, obviously. Unfortunately, there has been a little bit of discourse surrounding Rujinu though, in that some people are claiming it's problematic because Jinu is over 400 years older than Rumi, and it's an enemies to lovers dynamic and therefore toxic. Wee woo, the fun police are here. Listen, if Rujinu just isn't your cup of tea, if you don't like it, if it makes you uncomfortable, that is entirely okay. You feel what you feel. But to try to paint a fairly run-of-the-mill, supernatural almost romance between a demon hunter and a demon alongside everybody else who likes the pairing as really, really bad, you here? In my one humble opinion, Rujinu would not hit as hard as it does if Jinu was like, yeah, I became a demon couple years ago. That man had to soak in centuries of suffering, pain, guilt, and self-loathing for Rumi to come out of the blue like a beacon of light. After years and years and years, someone he could connect to, go toe-to-toe with, to give him his soul back. That delicious tension and pinch of pining is only possible with the current setting and dynamic they have. Plus, in terms of supernatural enemies to lovers romances, this is like white rice. It's so tame. Though I've only seen this sentiment in pockets of TikTok and Twitter, so it's not a widespread thing, but still, it was like a head scratcher for me. Like, wow, people are really going after one of the most common supernatural romance tropes in the book. Overall, again, this fandom is still pretty new, so who's to say where it'll go within a few weeks, a few months. But I've been having a great time in the fandom. There's been good vibes, so much incredible fan works. Fans have been sharing scenes from the movie in different languages and comparing them with each other.
Oi, oi, yeah, yeah.
Goo goo gaga.
Anyways, I can keep going on and on and on about the fandom, but why don't we dive in for ourselves? Oh, I love when fan artists recreate this pic with their ships. K-pop Demon Hunters brought a lot of creators out of their ruts, and I think it's because it's so unabashedly itself. People can feel that. Everyone's saying Jinu dead, like the fact that his tiger and bird still being there doesn't prove that he's 100% still alive. His pets are still around, he may not be gone for good. So, check this. Jinu sacrificing himself for the good of humanity saved his soul, and the gods decided to let him return as a human, but his memories have been erased. Classic K-drama amnesia plotline, and in the second movie, he's like an actor and runs into Rumi. That's the great part of this world, right? Like, it can lean into all the tropes and archetypes it wants, but it's like, yeah, we're just gonna have fun with these. And I love it! Writers, if you see this, if you don't want to incorporate this into canon, then I know a plethora of fanfic authors who would happily write fics for this. Jinu, come here, I have a brick to hit you to start the amnesia plotline! Oh my god, I forgot about all the KDA crossovers. Dude, there's been a lot. People saw Huntrix and were like, you know, this is ringing some bells. Collaboration when? Okay, but the Saja boys would not last a second against KDA because they would eat them for breakfast. Rumi took the picture. This is just Zoe Mira in a nutshell. Oh. Wow. What the was that? Oh, I just cringed myself out. Do you guys remember how Jinu received a drawing from a fan saying he has a beautiful soul and he gave that soul to Rumi because she deserves all the beautiful things in life? Stop! And all the turning red stuff too. Oh my god. There's one ship, a crossover ship between Jinu and someone from Fort Town that we're gonna probably stumble upon in just a sec. But no, I love how these two movies are colliding as well. Like the turning red crew would be absolute fangirls of Huntrix. Saja boys too. I want a part 2 with Rumi and Jinu being endgame. You and me both, but oh, hello, sailor. Just oh, I'm turning red right now. This is great art. Great, delicious art. Oh, little things. Hey, what's up? Okay, I do have to say something though. I never liked Mystery's outfit. I don't like the cutouts he's got for his sweater vest. Just connect the yellow tank to the yellow arm warmers. I get it, it's a look. K-pop outfits and the word practical are rarely in the same sentence, but at least make it more cohesive. Because it looks like my boy got in a fight with barbed wire and lost. Oh, it's derpy and sussy! Divorced children shenanigans.
Papa, more movie.
No, the movie's over. We gotta go.
Me want more movie.
No, Elle, we gotta go.
You lie!
No, the movie's...
lie!
Soul made it so hard he gave her his actual soul. He'll get it back. Eventually. They couldn't give us a hug, so I said, fine, I'll do it myself. Thank you. Thank you so much. Oh my god, this coloring is beautiful. The textures. I can almost tangibly feel it. Oh, and his hand on her head. Watched K-pop Demon Hunters and can say that I fell for the bad boy propaganda, but in my defense, look at him. He wants to stop Guima. Guima. And I mean, I'm sure some people were like, oh, Guima. I actually haven't seen any humanized Guima pictures yet, oddly enough. Maybe I'm looking in the wrong places. It's so obvious that K-pop Demon Hunters is written by a woman because only true girlies know that girls actually genuinely act like this around each other. Unhinged girly representation, let's go. Ugh, they're so pretty. Zoe's got me tempted to try micro bangs, but the last time I had bangs, I looked a lot like a grown-up Dora the Explorer, so maybe not. Child of divorce. All these divorce jokes for the pets, share custody. Oh my god, Zoe with that whip? And Mira's spear with the flaming end? Yo. The fact I've seen these exact casual outfits on my friends too. Oh, Rumira. Seems we still have yet another demon on our hands to take care of. Oh, let's f***ing go, dude. The concept of Rumi and Jinu's marks glowing in sync every time their touches get intimate and would glow even brighter when they fully submit and Saving this for later. For research purposes, of course. It's originally from an older dynasty when hair was still a big deal, so him getting to undo a braid is a serious— Oh, buddy, you're speaking my language. Holy Batman. Girls' night out with the vampire fries. Cute. Yeah, I know he's all about the mystery, but hey, we're all curious. I'm kind of getting like Howl's Moving Castle vibes with his earrings swaying and his hair framing his face all pretty like— Anyways, Saja boy say pansexual rights. Gino's face. He's like, pansexuals welcome. We're all pan for pan here. Not my friend saying Rumi and Gino were enemies to ashes. Ow. They're not wrong though. Oh, if this hasn't been me for the past month. Spreading the brain rot as you do. It's how I show my love. Went straight to fan art as soon as I'm done. Yes. They were meant to be endgame. They are endgame. They will be. Eventually. Let me be Delulu in peace, okay? They have lived many lives. Hell yeah, brother. All the Totally Spies comparisons just makes me so damn happy. I adored that show back in the day. Powerpuff Girl Huntrix. Another beloved show. My inner child is rejoicing. Not one kiss. I got straight baited, like not even a kiss. That's what AO3 is for. You can get a kiss and then some. All the Huntrix art makes me so happy. He's just a little guy. I know what you are. Girl kisser. Thanks, kid. You f***ing killed Gino. It's your fault. If the kid never gave him the stupid picture, he never would have sacrificed himself. Duh. Tired from practice. Oh. Gino, join the cuddle pile. What are you doing? You're leaving us hanging. Again. Miromabi. Hey. Hey. I don't know which of these three I'd rather be, to be honest. Can I, like, take turns with each of them? I need a prequel about them alone. Yes, the evolution of the hunters over the centuries and learning more about the demons in the process. For real, they ate, but also like, how did they find out they were hunters? Where did their magical light weapons come from? How did they figure out they could create the home moon and that future generations had to work to make it golden one day? More lore, please. I do love a good enemies to almost allies, but then doomed to never become lovers romance. It must be said. Amen. It hurts, but it hits. Me too, but wait, come back. I was joking. Take his poor soul out of the sword. I want them to co-parent a giant tiger. But she can't do what with his sword? Where will we get the drama? I mean, speak for yourself. It could be like, sing, 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 I love you, sing, sing. The director said cut and they heard cut. I am so normal about them, baking my long-distance BF into a cookie because I miss him. And of course, his brains are gone. Oh, I love her nails. Gino, I'm coming for you next. Style is so pretty. Her hair is gorgeous here. She looks like a Disney princess. If there's ever the chance for like a goofy 5-minute short for K-pop demon hunters, I want the other Saja boys to take Mystery to get his hair cut. I want to see those eyes. Will we ever actually get to see Mystery's face? Stay tuned for K-pop Demon Hunters movie number 6. Each Saja boy gets one movie diving into their past. I would actually eat that up, honestly. AO3 writers, this is where you come in. I'm gonna need that secret relationship AU hot and ready. There's already over a dozen waiting for you, my dude. Oh my. Oh my. Oh, I'm feeling the type of greed they warned about in the Bible. Let's go, my Yuri. Oh, the hand on the shoulder and the hair intertwined with— I like how their nail polish is color-coded with their hair as well. Okay, so I'm gonna ship them and no one can stop me. Actually, it, ship them all together. This is the greed they warned about in the Bible. I love all the art where they're just chilling with each other, snacking, having girl time. These are the moments in friendship that I cherish the most, you know, like the little things. Like snacking in your PJs on the couch, eating Korean fried chicken and tteokbokki. It makes me a little emotional, not gonna lie. I feel like that scene when they're in the bath together crying. Propaganda I'm falling for. Get in, loser, we're shipping Ruginu. It's so funny being a lesbian and watching something like K-pop Demon Hunters. I love the movie, but all the thirsting over the boys in the growing fandom, I just sit here like, realistic expectations for romance. Ha! Stop. Stop. Oh, my favorite thing is just being shoved together. Damn it. Didn't realize I have a weakness for purple-coated girls with braids and mommy issues. And their smarmy love interests. Okay. All right. Okay. I see you. Hot? Damn. My doomed enemies to lovers couple. I was so rooting for them that they had to kill one of them off. What the fuck? Yeah, emphasis on the doomed here. Stop. Enough. Enough. Oh, you stole the hat back. Oh my god, they're so round. Are you trying to say Gino? No! Free my ass. Oh my gosh, wife. Oh, her hair is really fun to do, by the way. I'm definitely gonna steal that to wear more often. Dude! Oh my god. The grip, the demonic arm, oh my gosh, and their twin markings. Oh! This is making me go feral. I'm gonna start barking. Ooh, golly. Oh, that's hot. That's hot. Oh my goodness. Give us the full magazine spread. It should have been me, not her. It should have been me, not him. I want to be both of them here. Ah! It would be really funny to see them interact more. Like, she was drooling over his abs, of course, but I would have loved to see more Abby and Zoe interactions. Oh, not the Love Wins All redraw. You all are trying to kill me. Another ship redraw I adore. I'm gonna look at this for like 4 hours. Stab me in the heart, why don't you, please? Zostry! Good boy. Let's hear some more barking, mystery. 3 queens. Oh, this is wonderful. Oh, Zoe looks so cute. And then Mira's slaying per usual. Rumi's so confident. Ah! I want their shoes. Ooh, deliciously spooky. The concept of this movie sequel pulling a Trolls 2 and having Huntrix go on a world tour where we get to see other hunter trios across the globe from different cultures and representing different music genres. Yes! You get it. Also, Trolls Huntrix crossover win. Branch and Poppy have to restore the Honmoon in the Trolls universe. Oh, yeah, I'd ship it. KDA and KDH are only 1 letter off from each other.
Coincidence? I think not!
Oh, my children. Zoe's always gonna have scary dog privileges, no matter who she's shipped with. How it's done, done, done. Wow, this art is beautiful. Ooh, baby, a triple. Oh, yeah. I will make them kiss, guys. Wait, what? The question is, if you want to join in on the fun, do you also have to dye your hair pink? Because that's a sacrifice I'm willing to make. Can someone do a Barbie-esque poster with Mira as Barbie and then Romance and Abby are like, they're just Ken. These Kens are demons. I have seen people comparing Celine's situation with Pearl and Rose Quartz and Greg from Steven Universe, with Celine having secret feelings towards Rumi's mother, but Rumi's mother didn't reciprocate, and then she went on to have a baby with a demon. Celine is Pearl. Oh, messy. You can tell KDH was made by real K-pop lovers because boy groups going from boy next door concept to dark edgy concept is a real-time honored tradition. We saw it back in the day with SHINee and even now with TXT. This is like going from cat and dog to can't you see me? Yes! The ancient texts have been consulted and live on. The dispatch in this universe is so useless. Like, what do you mean the leaders of the hottest K-pop groups were on an early morning date and nothing was leaked about it? The photos would have been flooded everywhere yesterday. My face is gonna be as pink as their hair in a sec. Totally random, but I love how they all have brown eyes. I do too. Colored eyes are cool, especially when K-pop idols wear contacts all the time. But unfiltered brown eyes for all of them feels right, you know? No blue-eyed Asian girl trope here. Oh my gosh. If you know, you know. Inspired by Noragami, please! Netflix, I'm begging you. If you don't do it, I am writing the fic, I swear to God. Could you handle me with more care, please? Jinu? Okay, but hear me out. We get a weapons lore drop in the next movie or series as well. It's like, oh, to free Jinu, you have to unlock the secrets of your sword. And it unveils this whole thing with how the weapons are summoned or where they come from. Think, Netflix, think! My friend asked me to make her Jinu headcanon real, so here it is, guys. Oh, are you gonna buy all the Rumi ones? Yep! Is he gonna pull the secret Rumi photo card? What's taking them so long? Oh! Did Derpy and Sussy pay for those cards? Of course, they're good Samaritans. I have the one and only 24-karat Rumi-themed Labubu. Execs, take a lesson from K-pop Demon Hunter success. Stop sanding the edges off animated movies to hit a broader audience. People want passion. They want frightening designs, snaggle teeth and blue fur. They want hot demons and ravens wearing hats. They want truth. Preach! So much fantastic art, man. Every drop I drink up. You're my soda pop, my little soda pop. Ow! August decent. I knew it was coming. Oh, Yoongi, you would have killed as a Saja boy. Yummy in my tummy, man. Big fan of whatever type of man this is. Flammable Asian yearners. Jail. Now. Again, throwing K-pop demon hunters with some of my other favorite things. Half human bisexual will outlive polycule. So f***ing specific, but hey, if the shoe fits. That's why I love these three so much. It's not just their face card. They should start their own polycule. You're using your brain cells here. He had them sleep outside all night just to be at the very front and see them first. He's so obsessed with her. He takes his trolling very seriously. Roll swap, you beautiful, and fans as weapons too. I'd give up my soul for them too. Now we just gotta see the Saja boys as hunters. Huntrix or whatever they're called. They look like candy here. Eye candy. I'm obsessed. I'm obsessed with this. It looks like a promo poster. This is so early Cartoon Network vibes. It's perfect. This is what 400 years of experience looks like. Died trying to pay off the 400-year trainee debt from Gima Entertainment. Let him out of the basement, Gima, I swear to God. Guys, tweet like you're in the K-pop Demon Hunters universe. I went to a Saja Boys fan sign and one of them barked at me. Gave this dude my poster for him to sign and he drew his abs instead. Should I be complaining or is this normal Saja Boys fan service? Oh, look at his face here. He's so proud of himself. The Saja Boys are overrated as fuck. 22 million souls, bro. We're cooked. Don't listen to Soda Pop by the Saja Boys. My little soda pop. Ugh. Sorry your fave just died. Zoe looked good while doing it though. They all slayed. Flopja Boys could never. He pulled out the F word for them? Well, I know the Saja Boys didn't have a lot to say. Here's a compilation of all our speaking parts.
Goo goo gaga. I knew they would. That one's always looking at me.
We keep meeting like this.
I'll sign first.
I'll sign first.
No, I'll sign first.
I'll sign first. Hey, everybody. Our fan club just hit 50 million fans.
We have to give a shout out to Huntrix. We couldn't have done it without their support. And to our fans, thank you. We really feed off your energy. We're so excited to show you what's next.
My favorite character, and he only has one line, and it's Goo Goo Gaga. Panty and Stocking! Panty and Stocking Zostery. That was not on my bingo card. Oh my god. Oh my god! Yo. I need the fic. Man, I haven't thought about panty and stocking in a minute. Triangles are my favorite shape. Abby, you gotta get in there. Don't be shy. I actually love this trio so much, guys. I love this because now I'm picturing romance being like, oh, don't be jealous. And he turns around and kisses. Amir's like, ugh, am I interrupting? I'm a nasty dog. Bum, bum, bum. His face, his voice. Idol rappers, man, it's not fair. This is it in a nutshell. Just already. My personal K-pop Demon Hunters experience. They sure are handsome. Bobby, wowza, neuron activation. All the comments are thirsty. Come here, Bobby. To see what you are. Oh my god, this is beautiful. Now kiss. Can I eat your art, please? More of the babies. When he realized Rumi was probably his first, last, and greatest love, she was the only thing that made him realize he could be selfless. His guilt and shame for being selfish punished him for 400 years. His death wasn't just his freedom. For the first time in his life, he got the chance to be selfless. He sacrificed himself to save her and the world. He saved the world with the soul that he thought was his greatest misery. He's finally free, and she was his freedom. Did they write our movie? Oh. Please don't make me cry over Ruginu again. Whoa! It's Derpy's best friend, Streaky. Sussy looks concerned about this one. He's like, oh, I won't be able to boss this tiger around. You're just like your mother, Rumi. History repeats itself. What are you gonna do about it, Celine? Holy f***. You guys win. I can't keep doing this. This is crazy. Gina's expression, Rumi in the box that maybe she put herself in, metaphorically speaking. Please, please tell me I can buy this somewhere. Bobby learns about the demon hunting and tries to join in. Anything for my girls. He loves them so much. Oh, the gang hanging out and gaming. Go, Bobby, go! What do you think they're playing? Oh, they're hanboks. I always love it when people incorporate traditional Korean art with Huntrix or the Saja Boys. A gif you can hear. Dun dun dun. First gen demon hunters, but they're Vietnamese. Oh, this means so much to me, man. Very pretty. Jinu's training arc, that'd be a great short. Spider-Verse crossover, oh my goodness. This is from the Spider Singers, so cute. Miles can't stop getting into the wrong universe. I love crossovers. Chat, is this real? Oh my god, this art. Huntrix shoujo girls. More Powerpuff Girls. Dude, this style. It's giving Hi Puffy Yumi. Okay. Okay. I'm loving this. Woo! Yeah, baby! That's what we're waiting for. That's what it's all about. Why couldn't you love me? All of me was art blocked, so I drew Bobby tongue lock. Can you lock the f*** in? Polytrix! And there it is, Jinu and Robert. Dude! Those bozos wouldn't even know what hit them when we steal their fans. Yo, I love your music, call me. Dude. New crossover ship unlocked, holy sh**. She found a Polytrix fic during her nightly scroll. I'm only reading this for the fans. Yeah, of course, it's for the fans. Yes. Without me! Huntrix! The aquarium date, look at this one, looks just like you. Yeah, well this one looks like you. Drink my soda pop. Those aren't the lyrics, dummy. Guys, the fish are telling you to f***. Did the Saja boys just die on stage? Limited edition boy group. Oh, they're being supportive. Celine's like, what? Hey guys, Soulja Boy, not what we're called. Now this belongs in the Louvre. Keep going! Even Neil got into the K-pop Demon Hunters rabbit hole. Welcome to our club. Epic the musical KDH crossover when Odysseus pops up in the middle of a Huntrix concert and is like, I am very far from home. Oh, the old school anime style, let's go. Now, if we hop on over to AO3, K-pop Demon Hunters currently has over 3,800 fics. For the ratings, it looks like teen and up is the most common, and then that's followed by general, mature, not rated, and then explicit. I feel like a lot of the fics I've seen floating around have been in like the PG-13, it starts to heat up, but then it fades to black territory. For ship categories, female-male is the most common, and then that's followed by female-female, and then multi, so like Polytrix and Miromabi, and then gen, male-male, and finally other. For fandoms, this is where all the crossovers are gonna be. There's Boku no Hero Academia. What? Do the Huntrix girls get quirks? Is singing their quirk? Original works, League of Legends, not surprising, Demon Slayer. That works. K-pop, Danny Phantom. There's always a Danny Phantom crossover, I swear to God. Arcane. I have seen a fair amount of Arcane K-pop Demon Hunters crossover art, but fics? Harry Potter crossover, of course, and then Squid Game. Yo, with Squid Game AU, with Huntrix and Saja boys competing against each other, Jinu sacrifices himself? Yeah, y'all are cooking. As for the most written about characters, Rumi is at the top, followed by Zoe, and then Mira, and then Jinu, Mystery, Abby, Baby, Bobby, Romance, and Celine. I like how Bobby beat out Romance. And for the ships, we have Jinu at the top, of course, and then Mira, Rumi, and Zoe platonically, and then Polytrix, Zostery, Zomira after them, Jinu platonically, Miromabi, platonic Saja boys, Rumira, and then platonic Bobby with the Huntrix girls. For the most common tags, we have Fluff, Angst, Not Beta Red, Hurt Comfort, Rumi Needs a Hug, Post Canon, Fluff and Angst, Jinu Lives AU, Fix It Fic, Canon Divergence AU, and Polyamorous Huntrix. The most kudos fics for K-pop Demon Hunters are Golden, a Rujinu 5+1 fic. Oh, there's Found Family. I can explain, she rushes out, even though she actually has no idea how to explain. Yeah, can you explain why I found this out from a Twitter thread instead of you, Bobby says. He grabs his phone and pulls up a web page, then slides the phone over to Rumi. She freezes. It's not some tell-all about her secret demon identity. She looks down at the photo taken by some resourceful paparazzo of Jinu waving goodbye as he slips out the back of her condo building. In the background, blurry but still obviously her, is Rumi. 5 times people assumed Rumi and Jinu are together, and 1 other time entirely. I am a sucker for 5+1 fics. I know, they're repetitive, they're cliche, whatever, just give me this. I love this premise. The second most kudos fic is #NotDating. Every week, Jinu and Rumi spark fresh dating rumors. Every week, their agencies deny it. I love it when people play with formats like this. This is so good. And then the third most kudos fic is also Jinu. It's called No Guarantees, and it's explicit. Jinu can't keep his human form intact when he's in between Rumi's thighs. Demon-human relationships, idiots in love, mutual pining, hiding from the paparazzi at a love hotel, monster f***er Rumi. I'm a open book. Did you scan my brain to write this? Oh, we have a Polytrix one here. Dying wish. I asked Celine to kill me. Rumi doesn't know what compelled her to say that. The sound of chopsticks clattering to the floor, though, stokes an immediate regret that urges her to get up and run. Oh, the hurt comfort's gonna go hard. Yo, there's some great Polytrix ones in here. Oh, Zostery. Bad Saja boy. Did he seriously get hit by a pen? The hunter's movement caused him to stop. He froze and realized he was pouting. Why was he pouting that she got mad at him? And why the hell did he listen to her in the first place? Zoe kisses Mira in front of Rumi, and Rumi can't help but focus on how she's been left out. Oh. And to kill this all off, let's go ahead and pop into TikTok real quick.
Hey girls. Hi, Bobby. I have an announcement. Because the fans love the Saja boy so much, it's time we added a boy member to the team. He is into heavy metal and rock music, so you'll connect with him well, Mira. Oh, there he is. Huntrix, allow me to introduce your newest member.
I was a little worried who would pop up, but this is great. I mean, he slays demons, so who's to say he can't slay the stage? It's an OC, isn't it? Doomslayer! Why the f did I think it would be Kurt Cobain?
Want a break from the ads?
Woo! Mira, the woman you are. Yo, wait. Do they actually make it? Yes! Watching the movie because made fun of its cringy title. Okay. Yep. Got him. Oh, god damn it. The whole moon is saved! Sai single-handedly maintained the whole moon long enough for there to be a new group of hunters trained. Thank you, Sai. The closest we ever gotten to world peace.
And my eyes? Yeah, they glow. And my speed? Yeah, it's really fast. Watching everyone I love die time and time again because I'm an immortal, ageless being? Drifting through time, becoming further convinced that nothing matters and life doesn't mean anything because I sold my soul to the devil 200 years ago? It's your boy. And my eyes?
It's your boy, Saja boy. Ew.
But the bird keeps taking it.
A sussy edit. I'm on the right side of TikTok.
You lied to me!
I did.
You poisoned me! You told me you loved me!
I do.
Kima? Oh! Kima X Bobby! New rare pair unlocked. Boy dad versus girl dad. Bro. Oh. Whatever quirky, clumsy type this is. Oh my god, wait, what is Rise of the Brave Tinkle Dragons doing here too? The way let's all be alive and not tell Gina or Tadashi. Oh. I wasn't ready. Oh god, I was not ready. Oh, hey, here's a tip. Your drawing is too detailed. I recommend taking off a few things, like, for example, their clothes. Rumi's mom was ahead of her time. Stop! Stop it! No! Enough! Enough! God damn it. Forget about honeymoon. Let's go for a honeymoon. Happy family, Choo Choo Train fans. Oh, that's my soda pop. What? Well, I hope you enjoyed that dive into the K-pop Demon Hunters fandom. How's the fandom been like for you? Were you there from the start? Did you join recently? Do you have a favorite character, a favorite ship, a favorite fan theory? Feel free to share all your K-pop Demon Hunters thoughts and brain rot in the comments. If you want to see more fandom, fanfic, and fan culture-esque videos from yours truly, then feel free to subscribe. And if you want to check out my fanfiction recommendation spreadsheet, as well as watch exclusive videos you can't find on my channel, then head on over to my Patreon or YouTube memberships. Thank you all again so much for watching, guys, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!
안녕.